Right-hander from Florida gets the ball as the starter here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Heat will be a factor this afternoon. 106 the reading at game time. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll flip this on to Greinke, covering for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Josh Reddick is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Peralta will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Justin Turner gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Hit on the ground to short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Smoked on the ground left side. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Paul Goldschmidt ready to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Got him. David Peralta set to hit now for the first time. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. The runner scores from second.
Not quite sure what happens right here. This throw just absolutely takes off on him. And it goes right over his first baseman's head. He's going to get stuck with an E4 on that play.
Wellington Castillo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now that we have a chance, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Adrian Gonzalez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Corey Seager digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Fouled back. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Peralta is there, one away.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives them a straight challenge. It winds up costing them.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 delivery. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Center fielder,
Jock Peterson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-1 Los Angeles. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Tomas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Zach Greinke will get his first opportunity now. In there, and it's 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Seared down the first baseline. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Clayton Kershaw set to lead off the third. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Chase Utley will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Josh Reddick is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. Liner toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Justin Turner will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, better be careful.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They still. Gene Segura digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Kendrick on the move. Now the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 0-1, here it comes. Popped high in the air. Kershaw is there for it. He's got it 1 away. 1 gone in the Arizona third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. David Peralta, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The Dodgers, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe. Corey Seager stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Yasmani Grandal stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it, 3-2. Right side, fielded by Goldschmidt. Throw to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Howie Kendrick comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
On the move is Pollock. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Jock Peterson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. They can't afford to fall further behind this kind of team and hope to mount a comeback.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 3 and the D-backs 1. Wellington Castillo is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Wellington Castillo.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jake Lamb stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out.
Left fielder
Yasmani Tomas comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
Zach Greinke stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounded to short. Throw goes over to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch. Nick Ahmed will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest. From the stretch, Gene Segura is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across. Clayton Kershaw heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
For the Dodgers,
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Clayton Kershaw.
Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
And you know, he hasn't looked incredible out there on the mound so far, but he's pretty much done what he's needed to do. He's kept his guys in the game against a real good ball club.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. Goldschmidt over to his left, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Josh Reddick will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, and they'll need him to get something going here. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Well, looking at A.J. Pollock here, it's worth mentioning what an absolutely stellar career he had at Notre Dame before being drafted.
No doubt. A freshman All-American and All-Big East player and MVP of the Cape Cod Baseball League, which is often considered the best collegiate summer league around.
The first baseman, number 44,
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. David Peralta stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pitch outside. The throw. And in fact, no throw as he's into 3rd easily. Hit hard to the right, but foul. A man at 3rd with 1 away. And a pickoff throw to 3rd. Just keeping him close.
Just keeping an eye on him.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from 3rd. Wellington Castillo will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail 3-2. Justin Turner will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So 1 gone for Adrian Gonzalez. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Corey Seager steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball right side. A dive by Goldschmidt. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. Yasmani Grandal will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On the ground to the right side. Segura has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jake Lamb will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1-1.
1-1.
Ripped on the ground to first. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 24.
Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swung on and chopped to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Brendan Drury will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Brandon Drury.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Randall Delgado is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Howie Kendrick will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Lamb. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder,
Jock Peterson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tomas giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
the batter, number 20.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw, as he'll take a look at ball one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
That might have been the old butcher boy play there. Third baseman, they hate that one.
Outside, 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Line softly out toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Chase Utley will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now the double steal is on here. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he steps off, and both runners are off again. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Swing and a miss got him reaching. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance.
Right fielder
Josh Reddick gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
This is in the air to left. Tomas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Nick Ahmed will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Gene Segura stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
center fielder number 11.
A.J. Pollock is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So 1, 2, 3. Number 43 will come in and pitch now.
For the Diamondbacks, number 43.
Justin Turner will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
fouled back. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Adrian Gonzalez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But, folks, words cannot describe how badly he got fooled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Peralta is underneath this one. And that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. David Peralta will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. You know, David Peralta really has an interesting story.
He sure does, Matty. He started his career as a pitcher in the Cardinals organization in 2006, but shoulder surgeries and injuries forced him to find another way to the big leagues.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Wellington Castillo come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
High and deep to right center field. Back goes Reddick at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks. Yasmani Grandal steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Howie Kendrick will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Jock Peterson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Chase Utley struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Jake Lamb will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
1-2.
Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Yasmani Tomas will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ricky Weeks will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Again down to second. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. To second for one. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out. Nick Ahmed makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Clayton Kershaw. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player.